morning and g'day, mate. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jitty, and the wonderful Voltron. In today's episode, we're going to be upgrading our labs. We're going to be rebuilding the labs entirely. We're going to be rebuilding all the labs. Well, all the science labs. I should qualify with all the science labs. Also, finally need to actually start launching some rockets and build a sphere. That's going to be today's plan. But actually, no, that's not even close to the end of today's plan. We also need to visit a number of other stars because, well, now we have warpers. We also have very good fuel, which means, well, the sky is the limit, quite literally. Well, no, the cluster's the limit. The cluster's the limit. Yes, the cluster's the limit. So I'm going to be visiting a number of different planets to grab the last couple of rare resources we don't have. We need a better source of fire ice. Also, we need acid, and we probably need more deuterium because we're burning an awful lot of deuterium to keep the lights on. But with all the plans out of the way and before the sun slides off the edge of the world, well, the edge of the screen, and before Voltron speeds me up too much, I need to ask that very important question, of course, that is, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. Not happy with the video, didn't enjoy the video. Well, that's okay. You can have your like back, but you can't have my blueprint for labs. Yes, that's the qualifier. You can't have the blueprint. All right. So today, first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be whacking down a blueprint. Yes, I'm going to be using another blueprint. The reason I'm going to be using another blueprint is this is a little bit of a pain in the butt to put together. As you might notice, it's a lot of labs. There's also a lot of belt weaving, and it took quite some time to put together. So I'm pretty sure it goes there. I'm definitely positive it goes there. Okay, we're gonna go start. Well, actually, I probably also need to. Oh. Well, hi, friends. No more friends. Oh, they're trying to disappear behind. Oh, they went up below the higher horizon. Oh no, they got blooped by the other side. Okay. All right. Never mind. There's more of them. I think one of you missed. You go back to combat training. Okay. Can I put a power pole here and a power pole there? That'll do us. And a power pole here and a power pole there. Cool. That'll at least connect that back into the power grid. All right, so a couple of things I need to do. One, I need to put down a whole bunch of labs. Two, I need to talk about this build. Yeah, there's a fair bit to it. So we have all the labs around the outside. They do science. We have all the labs around the inside. They don't do science. They make science. They make white science. It's the only science they make, which also means that once they implement this blueprint and get it up and running, well, we're no longer going to be making the old-fashioned science. We're no longer going to be making the we're no longer going to have the ability to make actual science. Process actual normal science, non-white science. Yes, that's all the words I'm looking for. Okay, so where to start? Okay, let's start with this tower. Can we get the tower built, please? Okay, no, I'll do it manually. All right, so what I want to do is I want to bring into here the sciences. I want to bring in 3 sciences, so we're going to go for the first 3. I also want to bring in juice. Juice is going to be critically important because I want to be able to juice all the science. 200, let's go with, and storage. And you're going to have some ships. You don't really need the bigger ships, but so be it. And I'm not going to set up science just yet. I want to get the juice running. Juice is going to come into this belt. Sciences are going to come into, science is going to come into belt number 1, belt number 2, and belt number 3. Okay. As we go around and build, can I... Bab. Can I put a bab here? And a power pole here. Cool. You work on those belts whilst I go around and I work on this side. So over here, I want to do much the same. I want to bring in science number 3, 4, 5, and also need to bring in antimatter. Also need to bring in juice once again. We're going to set the juice number nice and low, 200-ish. Remote, local supply, or local demand, and remote storage. And I'm going to make sure juice comes out this tile. Yes, this tile. Okay. Sciences. We're going to put science number 1, science number 2, and science number 3. Okay, I can set up antimatter straight away, so we're going to start bringing in the antimatter, and we're going to get the antimatter flowing into this lovely system. There's still more to build. Okay, so it's going to start flying in our antimatter. Now, there's a couple of things I need to fix, especially if we're going to have friends come visit. And the first one is going to be cannon ammo. So cannon ammo is going to come out of this lovely tower. Now it's been straightened up and going to join into this lovely belt. After it goes through there, it's going to slide its way into my DMs, or your DMs, and into that belt to make sure that, well, the ammo keeps running. And then we need to do the exact same on this side. So I need to bring out this and then bring it up to this belt. And this is held together by ghosts. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Bring this up to here and then remove that power pole, and you're going to slide into those DMs as well. All right, cool. That done and that done. All right, so that fixes my ammo problem. It doesn't fix my science problem. You have juice, and we're waiting on purple science still. Okay, if I'm waiting on purple science still, let's at least set these guys up. So we're going to set you for demand, demand, and demand, and we can go to the other side, and I'm going to set up not purple, but I'm going to set up green, and we're good to go. So first thing we might notice is, well, red's coming in. Red's going to come in, it's going to side load, and it's going to go right the way around this whole loop, and then all the way back to the start. Also, blue's coming in, it's going in the opposite direction, because of course it is. Why the hell not? Finally, we're going to have yellow coming in. It's going to be going the other opposite direction. Okay, this should get us, I just need a handful of labs. Can I get a handful of labs? Just 50. Cool. All right, this means you can bring in, well, the three sciences from one side. On top of that, on the other side, you're gonna have to bring in the other three sciences. So you're gonna have to bring in the antimatter plus the green science plus the purple science. And once that's done, you're gonna output to here. When you output to here, this flows on this lovely belt, and that flows all the way around to the outside set of labs that are actually doing the research. The inside set of labs don't do any research. They just make the universal matrices, nothing else. Also means that, well, like I said, there's a bit of belts jihickery going on. So we have the inside ones that are done in pairs and then output to this lovely belt here, which pops over here and then does a very hard hairpin corner and pops in through this sprayer to make sure that we're spraying all the different pieces. And you might notice that's all at half height because there is a belt right there that goes all the way around the planet that could have that belt, well, could hold that belt up, prop it up in the air, you might say, because I like the new half height belts. They're very, very fancy, and that'll bring us down around to here. At which point we use the fact that this belt's at half height to pop underneath this one. And my phone's not on silent, even though it's meant to auto go on silent. That's a bad phone, and we shall manually put it on silent. Okay, so yes, it will pop under here. Well, it needs to pop under there because we have the actual science output belts also sitting at half height. So these are at half height, which means that we can then bring them in here, and then we're side loading. We're making sure we're side loading so things slide around awfully nicely. And I have no idea why some of you are sprayed and some of you are not sprayed. We have power problems again? No. Okay. All right. So all we need to do is finish off a few hundred science points, and then we can start bringing over purple science as well. Also, I can decommission my old tower full of labs, and I'll put them into this stack. So I don't want to go and pick up more labs just yet. We need to finish off that. But I also need to start launching rockets. So if we come down to here, we need to find the wonderful rocket launchers, which are short on those. I don't think they go into the network. No, I have a feeling they really don't go in the network. So we might need to put those in the network. Can we get 3, 4, 5, 50, 60? 60 sounds good. And we're making rockets here somewhere. Here, we have 3,000 rockets in stock, so we should start being able to launch rockets. Yes, hopefully a fair number of rockets. All right, so we're going to pop over here, and I'm going to put together a simple, very temporary rocket launching station. I don't need anything too special on this planet. I think we're going to come out to... Oh, we got a bit of room to the left and right. We're going to come to here. Okay, can I get a... No, it's on defense. It's on the COSMO. Because rockets, I'm sure I'd like to launch at the friends in space, the friends that keep popping by our base and keep blowing up on the way, but you know, friends. Okay. 1 rocket silo is good. 2 rocket silos are better. So I'm going to put a second rocket silo hard up against my first rocket silo. And I'm going to rotate 180 degrees. If I rotate 180 degrees, I can then put a sorter. Hello? Sorter. 1 to 2. And then I'm going to rotate you 180 degrees again. And then I'm going to put a sorter from there to there. And that should be the last research. That is the last research. Cool. Now I can make a Dyson Sphere. And then after I've done that, I'm going to copy this one and put it right here. And it was going to plug in beautifully. So with the ability to plug in beautifully, there we go. I found a tile, and I found a tile. So I want to copy... not the ones on the ends, but I want to copy the one... Actually, no, I can copy the one on the end. And I want the power pole. Do I want the power pole? I don't want the power pole. So I want to copy from there to there, but without that power pole. I have 1 sorter. I need 2 sorters. 2 sorters, 1 power pole, and 2 rocket launchers. And then I should, hopefully, be able to paste you here. And then here. And then here. And then here. And I'm out of space. Yeah, rocket silos are big. Who would have thunk it? Okay, and no, I probably needed 2 power poles. Yeah, I need 2 power poles. It's fine. We can manually put in some power poles. It's not the end of the world. All right. Now, this is not powered up yet. That's fine. I don't want you powered up yet. I do want a friend on... Okay, you're going to have to go there. I do want a friend over here, which is going to need another sorter. Can you come over here, please, Voltron? And then you're going to want to go there. I can't copy and paste this because this is facing the opposite direction. And then here with another sorter. And then, in theory, power there, copy you with a power pole. Power pole. There. Okay. Copy from there to there with... No. Without that 1 power pole. 3 sorters, 2 power poles, 2 of those. I hope that's right. And then we should be able to paste you... No. No, that's a fail. We already have our first failure. What did I do wrong? Oh, you're facing the wrong way. Okay, can I put you here with one of them? And then I should be able to put that there. And that's missing the power pole, but it's on the end. So I should be able to put 1 there and 1 there. And I'm out of space. How many have we put down so far? Like half of them. Okay, fine. We're going to swing that down here, down here, down here. And maybe just to there. Okay, maybe that's far enough that I can put you here. Yep, and then there. No, that failed. Try again. There. Failed again. Why for you failed? Curvature of the planet's not that different, is it? Is the power pole in the wrong spot? It's saying no to the sorter. Okay, fine. Put you there. We'll make a new copy and paste. You're saying no. Okay, so yes, the curvature of the planet is that different. Okay, can I put you there with a 1 tail gap? And now you're not going to attach, are you? Nope. You'll attach, but the other one didn't. Okay, fine. You go there. Copy from here to here. So we're missing 1 power pole. That's fine. The power pole's on the end of the build. We put that there. We put that there. We put that there and there. And can I put my power pole in here? And then in theory, I can put one more in the end. All right, we're up to now. 24 left. Can you put another row here? It looks like it. All right, can I... Oop. Thanks, autosave. Can I just copy and paste the whole thing? Without the belt. Okay, can I just... I need to slide a little bit further over so I can see what the hell I'm doing. There. It accepts it. Cool. All right, we'll just put down that. Is that enough? I've got no idea. Are they all connected? I don't know. I hope so. We're about to find out. So, when putting down mass rocket solids, you got two ways of doing the hookup. Number one is you can start launching and just make sure the rockets come out each one of them. That takes time and effort. The second option is, well, make sure that they have power. If they have power to the sorters, you can then click on you and say you have one rocket, you have one rocket, and you have one rocket. And when we get to the end, if you have 20 rockets, that means that whole line has rockets. If you have 0 rockets, so that means there's a break somewhere in this line. You have one rocket, 20 rockets, 20 rockets, 20 rockets, 0 rockets, 20 rockets. So the break is in theory here. Yeah, okay. And you have 20 rockets and you have 20 rockets. Okay. So beside wherever I am, right here, we have a small break in the line. Too close. I mean, too close. Everybody else was fine. You're now too close. Okay, fine. Pick you up, rotate you around twice, put you back down. Try again. Now everybody's happy. Okay, you have 20 rockets. All right, so all the rocket silos are in. That's good enough for me. We don't have a complicated a sphere to build. We've got something fairly simple for our first shot. We're also out of deuterium. And I'm out of 28 labs. Okay, deuterium. I'm out of actual deuterium to make deuterium fuel rods. They are full, which is a good sign. But we're about to start using a lot more power, launching a whole lot of rockets. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't juice the rockets. If you juice the rockets, all the silos launch faster. I don't really need them launch faster. They're going to launch at 5 per minute, and currently my sphere requires exactly 0 structure points. But we're going to go in here, and I'm going to add a new layer. It's going to be a max size with an orbit inclination of 0, I want to say. Longitude doesn't matter. We're just going to set you to 0, and I have prepared something in advance. Mainly because it takes some time to build these things. Paste. Yeah. Can I turn off that and turn off that? And nope, I want that. That one. No. Okay. Yeah. It's super complicated. You know, because I am the first one building a Dyson Sphere. Of course, you're going to use it as an intergalactic advertising campaign. So, you know, you're out here. You're out here. Yeah. Yeah. But our rockets started launch. We need what? 15,000 rockets to build this. Also means that we can start absorbing some of the cells we've been launching. We can absorb 135,000 cells, in fact. So yes, that's going to start building. Those cells are going to become permanent. And meanwhile, many rockets do launch. Many rockets do launch. And our friends out in space are going to be even happier that we're polluting their everything. Yeah, we're just throwing stuff in space, left, right, and center. Generation capacity, Dyson Swarm, Dyson Shell. So we're at 2. Not a lot. 18 megawatts worth of power. One of the things I do want to mention is, even though the cells will now last forever, it also means that technically each cell is going to produce less power after it gets incorporated into the Dyson Shell or the Dyson Sphere. All depends on what you want to call it. And hopefully we can start attaching things faster. Structure point, cell point planned, attaching, only 50. Yeah, we're gonna wait for this number to go up. It'll go up over a couple of minutes. All right, so that's number 1. Number 1, I need to get this up and running. Number 2 is labs. I need to come to here and we're going to be ripping up a few things. Number one is I want to do local demand there. You're already running. I want to change you to supply, 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 and supply. Give you some drones, and I basically want all my science that we did have stored in here shipped out. I don't need it anymore. I don't need it so much. We're going to also reverse that belt, that one as well, that one, and that one. I'm also going to reverse that, uncap that, except I'm going to set you to supply, and reverse you as well. Cool. Remove that. All the juice can go into there, at which point hopefully somebody else finds a use for it. I have a whole bunch of science left over. I need to set you to 1%, which should get the last of it out of here, and hopefully we can get the red science to go away. Cool. Next thing we need to do is deconstruct. I want to rip up all of that. Yep. Cool. With that done, a whole lot of labs should go down, and the inside circle should start making white cubes. White cubes should start popping out and going around the loop, and as they go around the loop, they should come to that lovely little chicane over there, pop down through the chicane and get reduced and be ready to go into the brand new labs. The brand new labs need to pick some sciences. So, but this is when science starts getting expensive, okay? Expensive and unlimited. The very first one I want to do is this one. It's 1,000 science. It gives me more total battery power in the mecha. Also, extra hit points. Can't argue with that one. Extra bots, extra drones are always good, but they only affect me. Drone engine affects both me and Babs. It's a nice little one to have. Energy circuit lets me charge and actually burn fuel faster to recharge the mecha, so we're going to grab that one as well. Energy shield, extra hit points. Very, very nice. Also, vein utilization, not such a bad idea. Up research speed. I should have done research speed before we ripped up the old labs. Yeah, we'll have to come back for research speed. Yeah, we'll have to come back for research speed. But the two I really want is ground squad, which is 6 and 8,000. Space fleets, I could get 2 extra space fleets as well. Not a bad idea, but I'm not particularly rushed for them. The ones I really want to start getting up and running is well, these ones, yes. So with all my science coming in and you having plenty of science, and how much is in there? Not a lot of purple, but a decent amount of the other colors. We're set to 1%, so we're going to hope that all the red gets out of there eventually. We have 52 labs, so just gonna throw a lab or 2 at the problem. You know, 1 or 2, just to make white science faster, because you know it takes some amount of time to make white science, and obviously all the labs around the outside are not running, so we'll just, you know, make all the towers a little bit taller and apply a bit more science to the problem. Yeah. There. Cool. Can we go stand here in the middle? Would probably work much more effectively. Yeah, much more effectively. And I have how many labs left over? 4. Okay, well, if I have 4, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. I don't have any labs left in my pocket, which is good, because, really? No, I can't reach those 4 labs? That's annoying. I need just a little bit more range. And no, that is not a viable upgrade. Okay, and if we don't see... So, this one science... Nope, there's no science there. If science doesn't get to here, then it means the outside labs are not running flat out yet. So once I see science here, I can clear off the belt, or add some more labs or whatever. And basically, if I don't see science here, the inside labs are not running fast enough. Once the inside labs are running fast enough, we can then start running labs around the outside. Also, I could upgrade to the wonderful replicator labs, but we'll leave that for a minute. Okay, one thing I need to do is purple science being choked out by the lack of particle broadband. Particle broadband is right here, and we're just gonna copy that, and we're gonna paste you, I'd say about here. Yeah. Okay, I'm short a couple of smelters. We can probably find those. How many am I short? 9. Get 9, please. Alright, so be more particle broadband. The other thing is this. I only have 20 on the way, which implies that I still might not have enough juice. We look at our juice builds. No, there's 1,000 in there and 400 in there, but you're out of nanotubes. Okay. That's a bad sign. Where are nanotube build? Nanotube is out of graphene. Graphene is out of fire ice. So, yeah, we're out of the one resource we need to make graphene, which is we need to make nanotubes, which we need to make blue juice. So we need to go for an adventure. Okay, you're running. You don't need that on the end. That's only for the first build, not for the subsequent builds. And you don't need to be there either. Okay. Can I take that and just shove that in there? Cool. And I still have one of these one of these things on me, and I have a whole bunch of science. Can I put a whole bunch of science in? Well, put that in there. Put that in. Yeah, it's maxed out. Okay, put that in there. Put the purple ones in there. Put the green ones in there. And put the red ones back in there. Yeah, red science is the one that's going the best because, oh, actually, rip you up, and there's room in here for the red science, so you can go back to where you belong. Okay, all right, so you're good, everything seems to be running. You might have an issue because of the lack of nanotubes, so we need to go do something about that. So we're going to stop the bus and do a quick drop off because I don't need to be carrying rockets on me, or at least rocket silos. Do you want rockets? Yeah, we want rockets, not rocket silos. Cool. We're gonna drop those back in that box, and green engines I could technically dump as well. Everything else is pretty much good to go. Can I get rid of one plane smelter? I don't know how I end up with one too many, but those can go in there. Those can go in there. I have an awful lot of the gas giant extractors, and there's not enough in there. I need a set of 40. I currently have 120. Yep, I need them in sets of 40. If there's not a set of 40, it doesn't help me. And what else do we want? I want to grab you. Yeah. Smelters we have. Foundation we have some. I need to go look for foundation. And I think that's about it. Okay, so quick double check. I have 10. Okay, maybe 20 would be better. Okay, I have 10. Maybe 30 would be better. Actually 30. Yeah, 30. Can I change you to technically we can carry 10 stacks in our invisible slot, which is 2,000. Yeah, let's grab 2,000. Belts, can I grab 6,000? Sorters, 2,000's fine. Assemblies, 200's fine. Actually, is there anything else I want to see whether... Yep, upgrade that. Upgrade that. How to ruin your power. Well, you wait till you have a power shortage because you've run out of some critical item, and then go upgrade all the machines. Yep, that'll do it every time. I need more of the machines. I also need to dump belts and sorters. Turns out I still have some old ones. And assemblers. Cool, Mechacord level 6. Okay, that's one upgrade done. Yeah, rest will get there slowly. Research should fly past without a problem. And okay, come down this end. How bad is power? Oh, 80 odd percent. Cool. Can I go to here? Can I just very quickly do that, and that, and that, and that build, and that build, and artillery shells, that build. That looks like all the builds on this planet. The quantum ships have been upgraded, although they're out of graphite. Yeah, so we need to go find a ice giant. Because that'll give us unlimited fire ice. Okay, so they're coming in. I have artillery. Do I have 50 of those? It says 50, but I don't see them. That just could be because I'm blind. It says 50. I'm going to accept that I have 50. If in doubt, pin it and then put it there. All right. I have artillery shields. Shields. Can I grab shields? Because we need to make a couple of stops. Shields. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, let's go with that. We can put that one back. And I can take all of those and put them in that slot. I carry 100 of them on me. And I also want to grab 4 of those, let's say. And super duper fuel. All 23 of it. We're going to be using that. And also, can I grab 200 of that? Yeah, we'll see how far that gets us. Okay. Can I dump the belts and sorters I don't need? And then we're going to start our quest. We're going to start our quest with picking a planet. Not a star, a planet. We need to pick a planet to land on because I need to get acid. Also need to get fire ice. So we're going to be actually starting with searching out ice giants. As we slowly... Whoop. As we slowly build our sphere. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. So if we look at the galaxy, we can see there's a number of problems flying between systems. I hope none of them are coming here. We've been to the Cyrus system. We have grabbed the crude oil and organic crystal from here. We've also grabbed the fire ice and the kimberlite from here. I haven't touched this planet yet, which is full of fire ice. It also has fire ice. It's full of sulfuric acid. That's high on my list. But actually, probably more high on my list for right now is fire ice. That's the one I want. So you have a gas giant, which is that one, an ice giant. Okay. And you have a sulfuric acid plant, which is just as bad as the other one. Okay. So this is one stop. And can I pin you? And what other options do we have? That's the black hole. That's where they come from. Yeah, that's a future jetty problem. 100% a future jetty problem. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, future jetty problem. Future. That also has 6. Yeah, I don't even know where you land on that. Yep, we'll come back to those in a little bit. I'm glad to see that's nice and close to home. Okay, so I need to find candidates. You have hydrogen. You have water. You have hydrogen. You have nothing. What else do we have? Hydrogen. Hydrogen and fire ice. You have 2 gas giants. You also have acid. Ooh. Tidally locked permanent day, permanent night around a type O, which has a very high luminosity. That's nice. Planet Halftium, which has kimberlite. You're the one with sulfuric acid. Which is... It's bad, but it's not as bad as some of the others. That's a lava world, and that's an ice giant around a fire ice grading crystal with kimberlite ore. Like, you tick a lot of boxes. We're going to pin you too. All right. So step number 1 is I have on me, I have 120 of these. If I have 100, if I have another 40 ready, which I highly doubt because these take a lot of craft, no. I'm missing accumulators. I don't have any accumulators because I don't have any spare power because, well, that's half the problem. We're out of deuterium. Yeah, where are we? Deuterium, and you have warpers, so you can warp off and get it. You just need it to exist. All right, so what we need to do is we need to head to Epsilon. Epsilon has fire, ice, and hydrogen. It's not our number 1 goal. Our number 1 goal is deuterium. But I think that's not a bad idea. If I stop here first and grab, nice and simply, ice giant. Stop there and grab our fire ice. Because that should be a simple stop. Then we'll go to the other system. And once we get to the other system, I should make sure I have 100 plus warpers. Way over that. And I have lots and other bits and pieces. Well, combat. Ammo! I need ammo. Can I set you to be ammunition, artillery shells? Can I have a neat 1,000? Okay, and just to confirm, yep, I can't store more than 1,000. And rockets. Here's somewhere the other type of rockets. I need the shooty type of rockets this time. Again, 1,000, and that can go in that slot. And we'll carry some spares, like that many spares, maybe slightly less. And foundation, I can go in there. 8,000. Can I have 10,000? But I'll have to wait for our trip back. Buildings, power poles. Okay, that one could be a problem. Can I ask for 1,000 power poles? And bus. Yeah, hate to live without power poles. Also, those can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. Are we arrived yet? Are we there yet? That was another research. I didn't even see what it was. Power poles. Okay. Those can go back. Fidget spinners, hats. I know I have lock slots down here, and putting stuff away when you have a lock slot is pointless, but that's besides the point. Okay, alright, that's everything we need. Okay, so our first step is to go land ourselves on a squishy gas giant. Well, an ice giant. So we're just going to fire up the warp engine, and we're going to head there as fast as possible. So whilst we're coming in hot, the only important thing is to make sure we avoid all the hives, make sure we try and stay about 1 AU away from all of them. We're just going to drop ourselves in right here, and then land. I don't know why it's so hard to land on a gas giant. It's like I'm accelerating full speed into the ground and nothing's happening. There we go. Okay, we want to first off take those out of storage. I want to have a look at these. We're going to aim for the equator, which is to my left. Yep, these can only be put on the equator. It's easiest to use the mini-map down the bottom if you're not familiar with gas giants. And then my plan is to swing around this planet and place these things down. Or I click on this and it just goes all 40 at once because the devs won't let me have blueprints anymore. So my plan is to, well, slow boat my way around this planet and dump down 40 of these and then, well, leave here. We're not hanging around. Not hanging around at all. Just going to bugger off and... Okay. Missed some. Okay, maybe get some more upgrades for the robots because we fly faster than the robots build. Yep. I'm going to see you guys on the next gas giant. So, we're just finishing up on Rana, and I might have made a small boo-boo in choosing out my planets. I may have chosen to, well, do a whole lot of ice giants when really I needed a gas giant. So, yeah, I had to make a quick detour. If we zoom out far enough, I went and visited Epsilon, and then had a swing past Sodaka. Yep, I grabbed the deuterium giant from there. Also Delta, and grabbed the deuterium from there. And here we are now in Rana. Now, Rana, we want to go visit Rana 1, because that's the acid planet. Also, you may notice, at least I noticed, that all the hives are, well, level 18. And that is because hives share experience. To a lesser amount, less experience is shared from, you know, hive to hive to hive, but they're all shared across the cluster. So all my hives are at least level 18. If I look at combat mode, they originally started off at level 10, but they've leveled up just slightly since then. It's one of the reasons I've been quite happy to keep the farm at home, because, well, as long as I keep the farm active, it means that all the hives are going to level up system-wide. I'm perfectly fine with that. I want the challenge. But we should be able to look at the production stats, and can I look at entire star cluster? And number 1, we can see fire ice is now fine. Production is 13k. We're consuming 5. Deuterium, we're producing 3,000. I'm only consuming 200. If I go back to the last hour, we can see that, yes, I tapped 1, and then I tapped 2, and then since then it's been rock solid. Graphene is also doing fine now. So, yes, this short little venture should have covered us for everything. But we need to go to Rana number 1 because I don't have acid. And we're still making acid the old-fashioned way. And I prefer to stop making acid the old-fashioned way. So we're going to jump past this. Oh, God. Okay, the hive's on the other side. Okay. Slow the hell down. Okay, a little bit more speed. Just a wee bit more speed. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm happy to trail the planet. Yeah, just get in behind the planet. Cool. Alright, so now I'm retrograde to the planet, and where the hell do I want to land? Probably on the pole. Yeah, the pole looks like the safest spot. So can I get a little bit of speed and... Ooh, okay. That is nowhere near the pole. Pole's over there. Alright, we're going to land on the pole with our bright blue sun in the background, and what I'm going to do is, well, I have blueprints. I have a lot of blueprints. In fact, you know, I could dump down the polar punisher, and if we zoom out, this would be more than enough to flatten this planet very quickly. But by the same token, I have a lot of tech upgrades. In fact, I now have 8 little fleets that will follow me around. I also have 4 space fleets. 4 space fleets are not going to help me right at the moment, but I have a number of fleets that we could use to soften up these targets and hopefully have to import less missiles and less artillery. Which also means I want a new planetary base. I want something that's going to be a little bit more designed for the point of the tech that we're in, and a little less less reliant on... Wow, that's a new relay that just landed. That's just what I needed. A little less reliant on, well, mass amounts of artillery and rockets. I really want to get this down to, you know, preferably, well, a situation where I can carry it in my pocket. So 50 artillery, like, honestly, if I get down to 0, I'd be even happier. And 50 rockets with... I'm happy to carry 200 babs, actually. But it means that I am going to leave you right here. I'm going to leave this episode right here. I'm going to leave the thought of Voltron, Defender of the Universe, in a new system, ready to go tidy up this particular system in the next episode and grab our sulfuric acid. Because with acid, well, that means I have, well, the rare resources I care about. The only one I'm missing is... Actually, I need one of these. Sure. Can I put you right there? Yep. The only one I'm missing... Actually, we don't have fractal silicon. Not that I care that much. Stellamite crystal, which turns into nanotubes. That one would be very, very helpful. That's really the only rare resource I'm using. I'm getting unipolar magnets from our loot drops. This would let us make crystal silicon directly. It's much more efficient, but I can definitely live without it. And acid. Acid is the big one. But yes, I'm going to leave this episode here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And myself and Voltron will see you in, well, the very next episode. All right, bye.